Alright, so that's how that little ASUS works. All I know is I like the way that this projector works. And if it holds up, it would probably be something that I would buy again. Now, last night, like I said, I used a whiteboard, and we're doing cone placement in case of a fire or an emergency or something like that. So I made these little red cones out of magnetic material. Well, you probably can't see what I'm doing. I made these little red cones out of magnetic material. I just took a piece of magnetic and just cut them up into cones, easy. Then I made a fire. So if there's indicating a fire in a certain location, and then I made a little car accident. Smash! And then I use Google Map. And what I would do is pick a well-traveled, well-trafficked, a lot of entrances and exits as far as the accident or the fire would be. And then we would play out the scenario on the whiteboard using Google Map and these. So for instance, if I said, well, we got a fire there and there's 3 of you guys and you each have 5 cones, and there's, you know, a condominium over here, there's a hydrant over here, this is the street. So if there's a hydrant here and they got to charge a hose, that means we got to block that street off. So you got to block it off here. Now, are the people that want to get in the condo still going to be able to get there? No, because the way the hoses run and charged. You know, it always seems that everybody has to park where they're used to parking, regardless of the problem. You know, I mean, there could be a nuclear bomb going off, and they have to park where they're used to parking. You know, I mean, this is just it, you know. So these are different scenarios we played out on the whiteboard last night, because the whiteboards most of the time are a magnetic type material. Well, not being magnetic, but being so a magnet can stick to it. So anyway, today what I'm going to do is make some more cones. However, I'm going to make them reflective, because when the projector projects the light to the cone, it'll make it reflect. So we'll see them a lot brighter than we did last night. Now, there was nothing wrong with them last night. They worked fine. But again, sometimes brighter is better. The size is good. Now I got to make little fire hydrants, so I can place fire hydrants in certain locations. And I may even make little fire people. So we'll see what happens. But meanwhile, you got an idea how everything works. This is the new camera on the tripod. I don't even know what I did the other camera. Oh, here it is. I guess I should put this in a bag for now, seeing that I'm not going to use it for a few days. I'll take it out occasionally and use it just to make sure it still works. I'll take the batteries out of it before I put it in the bag and try to get everything together. So that's where I'm at, guys. So I'm going to finish my coffee and sit down for a minute and gather some thoughts as to what I got to do. I do have to go and pick up some fresh fuel. So right after I finish this coffee, I'm going to go do that. And once I'm done with that, I can come back, throw the fresh fuel in there, and at least I know I have fresh fuel to work with. And what I'll do is I'll throw like a gallon in there and let it drain out, and then put the filter and everything back in, and then put another 4 gallons in it, and let it sit there and do what it's got to do. So, all right, guys, let me shut up.